Today, from Lumen Field in Seattle, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, had he opted for the touchback. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas.
How about the toughness of Dak Prescott injury? Would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
I'm not sure exactly how they would phrase it in their own locker room, but that's a yardage grab right there. To be able to positive side, you got to love the way they're getting started.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it's slow. Second down and 7 from the 37. Up the middle they go. Watkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line. 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Prescott to throw it. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in. And that will out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game. Thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And this will be stopped at the line. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets it inside. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And he's going to use his legs here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Able to find a lot of empty space. 1-yard gain.
This guy's proven himself to be one of the best. His ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
That's complete right around the 8. They'll wind up getting 7 off. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that
most people don't run a toss because it takes a little bit longer to develop. Some teams see it as a very physical type.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown run by Aaron Jones. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
2 with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Prescott. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Cowboys first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown. Deal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. 48
On play action, Prescott. This is Hillman with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day. Kill.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. That's to the sideline and in the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Prescott now from the 50. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And the defense coming. Boys punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7 in their own territory. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And now they're going to get him down right at the line. Gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to. From the shot. Again, it's Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 40.
Situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a 2nd down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys 30.
This coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Jones. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Aaron Jones, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
You have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little.
As he'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Prescott. And an incomplete pass. Half number 1. On third down, it's Watkins. And he will lose yardage here back at the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard. Yeah. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. He's going up top for Taylor. Launches deep. A jump ball unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this one's in their lead even further.
On that wave of momentum.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports half right along to the second half. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards. They'll start by running the option to the right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And 20 and a first down. Back to throw here. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 32 on the...
This is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 20. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. First down, Prescott. This one, Pierce has it knocked loose, and the Seahawks have picked it up. This game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly did.
In college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't... I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And forward for about 3. From the 29, here's second down at 7. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the chains. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll fight forward. Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper.
As they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Your risk reward and him taking hits.
To your offense and have them put points on the board.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Prescott. He finds Hillman. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out. 3rd down and 1. To throw is Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again. As it's 3rd down, they get 10 instead by going to the air. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they'll line. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Looking to throw. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Kramer. He'll get only 3 of it ahead. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. He finds his man. Complete. It's Watkins. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The screen, and they're able to get the 1st down.
Here's Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and
When it's caught and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And again, it's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Alec Pierce, a 2-yard touchdown grab. The extra point up and good. And the lead now down to 20. Pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside.
And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect. You'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Seahawks are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend. And that stretches the lead to 27. Scoring summer. Touchdown catch. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back. Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out. 2nd and 6. Prescott now. Going to throw right side here. Complete. 9 yards. Throwing. Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And they'll get him down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he works it past the 30. Earned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
So that'll bring up second down. Prescott yet again. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he takes it down. Oh, here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Prescott on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Ferguson. Now it's second and goal. Back to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. And he gets halfway there from the sill, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. They'll look to throw again, and that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score. Extra point up and through, and the lead now down to 20. Off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football.
And someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. We're waiting to see that number is empirical.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Outright to Smith and Jigba. And his kick is good. And rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves. He just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
45.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Down this big in the fourth
quarter. You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And they extend their lead even further. 3 points tacked on to the end of it. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you want to let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And it's remaining. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Flush to his right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. One hit. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Seahawks come up with a late turnover, but it will probably ball game is now officially over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth, you my friend.
And it's good to be